I forgot that the birds were still in here and Pete's been having a great day. I have workout hair. Oh my gosh. Hi y'all, my name is Allie. Welcome to my channel. For those that are new, my little corner of the interwebs is where we talk a little bit about planning, journaling, art. Sometimes I vlog a little bit. I got a new spider, so I'm excited about that. Just kind of like sharing my life and how I kind of keep everything together. Hi, Diedrich. Do you want to say hi? And then this little guy likes to make an appearance sometimes, and he gets in big trouble sometimes too. Thank you so much for your response to my last video. I have seen some of the comments, but I haven't been able to respond to them all yet. In this video, I want to do a comparison between two notebook covers. I would say two planner covers. If I would have had seen my video before making a decision, I think I would have saved myself a little bit of hassle. But I guess that's kind of what we do, right? As like people who try out things and figure stuff out so that you don't have to. The whole point of that is that I did get a Gilio B6 Apento planner cover. I got it in and I was quite shocked with it. I was shocked. Is that too dramatic? It was a little shocking. I guess that's not dramatic. I had before that a B6 Eternal Leather Goods notebook cover from Colin. I have been using his A6 cover for a while and I love it, love it, love it, love it. It's so awesome. It's getting a really sweet patina. You kind of saw that in the last video, but I just felt like I should kind of do a comparison of these two because unfortunately my B6 from Eternal Leather Goods is not going to work with my common planner. The last video I made the sad discovery that it wasn't going to fit with a clear cover. So I had a lot of people suggest some different things to like make it fit and I just, I didn't feel comfortable with that. I tried one thing and I'll show you, but it's not going to fit. The common planner, it's all the rage right now. No one knew how amazingly popular this planner was going to be. Not even Catherine. And so there's been a ton of people disappointed that they didn't get one. I'm just like, praise the Lord, I was able to get one. I was like pretty fast fingers though on the website. And so I got a dated one. But right now she has an undated A5 and B6. So if you're like the bigger size, the A5 one will be out undated. And I think for 2024, I think she said she's going to have a dated one for A5 in 2024. She also has some notebooks coming out. I'm just really, really excited. That planner being all the rage, a lot of us are looking for planner covers that will work for this planner and I like leather personally. I only have because I was a little bit of a snoot and I turned my nose up at the B6 size for so long, and now that I have the B6, I actually used the B6 just because of this planner. I only have 3 covers. One is a chic spare that I've had for a while and it's actually more of a TN. It's the E-class. And then I have the Eternal Leather Goods that I bought a little bit ago and then the Gilio that just came in. I should stop gabbing, but I do want to show you all of this and what I think. And I don't want to be super harsh on, woo, I just whistled with my the flipper. My little flipper makes me whistle sometimes. I don't want to be super harsh with Gilio because I feel like, you know, they're a brand name. They have a name that they've made for themselves and everything. I was just like, wow, this is not what I felt like it was going to be cracked up to be from all the hype. I felt like there's a lot of hype around it for what I actually got. So I don't want to be like mean to Gilio. Gilio's Gilio, but for what is out there, I was not impressed. My cat did nibble on the bookmark part, but there's no teeth marks. I will show that to you. But if you have a cat allergy, you might not want to buy it. Just being real here. But I'm going to go ahead and go to the table. If you're interested in seeing those differences and kind of like my struggle and like what I'm going to be doing, keep watching. My really sweet friend, her name's Cassie. She bought me these super cool vintage stencil things. They're from a shop that we love, a stationery shop here called Bell and Union. If you're ever in San Antonio, if you can hit up Broadway and go to the Bell and Union shop. I'm supposed to be teaching a class there at some point. She wants me to meet with her. But anyway, she got me these. I was like, this is perfect for foffing. And I figured I would, you know, whole 2023 is coming. Yay. I did a Pomodoro on my desk today. Praise God, I can actually move my arms a little bit without avalanches coming off the side of my desk. Here we are. I'm in 3 days into my week and it is tight. My original idea of the time tracking, it's been working. It's been doing okay. But like you can see how tight my task things are, and like my notes is just really tight. So I definitely I guess it would be next year, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh, that would make sense. But definitely next week and year, I'm going to try doing the quarter so I can have a lot more room for my lists and stuff. We shall see about that. This is the common planner, and I think what she's doing here from now on is going to be reinforcing this paper cover. I think she said she wrote a message because she had watched the video and I was like, what? You watched my video? What? Okay, she said the cover will be thicker for the next round, which I showed, and the Undated video. So I haven't even watched the Undated video. I need to do that. What? Sorry, I got sidetracked. But anyway, she said that she is going to be reinforcing the paper cover because it is, in my opinion, it's a very humble opinion. I don't want to diss anything because, oh my gosh, we all get this gorgeous planner to use from Catherine. I do feel like it could be a little thicker for the weight of this book because it's a big book, y'all. It's a very beautiful big book. Can you imagine what this is going to be like when it's all filled up? Oh, I'm so excited. I did do a first draft of my goals. Let me go grab my A6 real quick. So this is that Eternal Leather Goods A6 that I've been using, and I actually decided to go ahead and use this notebook for some continued writing stuff because I can. Like I said, I write a lot. So this is just kind of like a first draft of the goals, and I watched a really cool video. I think her name is Rachelle, question mark. I'm a little overwhelmed. Yeah, Rachelle and Theory. I'm going to link the video down below. She uses a common planner as well, but she has some really good ideas for how to kind of go about your goals. She's going to be making a thicker cover for this next time around. That's why I ordered the clear cover, is because it's just a little bit too thin. And someone had said to put chipboard in the back. And I did have some chipboard from like packaging things. And so this is like super hard now. There is nothing wrong with that. And I thought about maybe putting some in here too, but I just don't want to risk messing too much with it. This is a B6 Chic Sparrow E-Class. They do not make them anymore. You can use this with inserts for traveler's notebooks, and you can use it as a folio. So while it fits the book, it doesn't really shut. Yeah, that's as far as it goes. See? So there's a lot of space right there. I have this notebook in the B6, A6, and then my husband has an A5 that I bought him. We have the Eternal Leather Goods B6, just the standard B6. Kind of can tell a bit of a difference in the patina. Right now I have just been using my planner like this, but I did end up being able to get this into the pocket back here. It did stretch it out just a little bit, not too bad. It was kind of scary, honestly, but I had to have this thicker chipboard stuff in order to do it. There we go. So you're like, oh, yay, it fits. Well, let me show you what's going on. I mean, it is a tight squeeze. See that? It's like, that bothers me. This bothers me. I do not like it. It just doesn't, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that the notebook is coming out over the cover. So that's not going to work. And then the Gilio, as far as fit, like I know I showed all this stuff before, and then I'll get to my thoughts. Fits fine. It fits fine. But I don't like the Gilio. I don't like it. So there's there. Fits beautifully. Has a lot of room. This properly hangs over where the notebook is. See, it has room to grow. So why was I shocked about the Gilio? Well, it was used and it was in actually really good condition. I had no problems with the condition of the cover when I got it in from the gal that I bought it from. The thing to me was that I was so surprised about is the feeling of the leather. I have been spoiled by Chic Sparrow and all the leather stuff that she has come out with over the years. And when I got the Eternal Leather Goods, both of them. This is my first one that I got. I mean, the leather just smells so good, and it just feels, and it's like that, you know, it kind of sounds like a saddle. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like this, that's what I expect when I buy a leather notebook. This, it has some of that, but it just feels, it doesn't feel as high quality. I don't know what kind of leather they use. I'm sure it's on the website, but it doesn't feel very thick. It doesn't feel, I mean, it's beautiful and everything. I mean, I still think it's pretty. But then, and the lining, like this lining stuff, to me, that felt really cheap. And so I'm really sorry. That's just my stupid opinion. I'm nobody. You don't have to listen to me. I don't know. For all the hype that is around these covers and tans and stuff, I was kind of surprised, honestly. If this, and the pocket setup, I know that's what they're kind of known for, and that's great. If this notebook had this kind of feeling of a leather, I probably would keep it, honestly, even though I don't like the pockets. But it just doesn't feel as luxurious as the price tag, if that makes sense. And I don't know, I just, you know, like it's got the straight corners here. I feel like I'm more of a corner gal. I love, 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 love the way that Colin has his notebooks set up with their pocket configurations, because these are like extra wide. So you can put Catherine's, like the size, you know, the size, it's not the tiny size, but it's like the medium size in these pockets, straight up and down. And then you put the bigger sheets that she has back here. I just love that. Oh, there's the money. Let me go ahead and take that out. That would fit right back here. I can fit my stencil back here, put in the notebook here, and then have this for whatever. It's just a really simple and minimal design. As I'm getting older, I'm realizing that I like simple. Forever I've had this sign. It says simplify. A friend made it for me. And I always overcomplicate things. So I just really, really, really enjoy the simplicity and the feel of this leather. Even like, I know this one's got like let me see if I can zoom in here now that my camera's working. This one, you know, it's got the leather that folds over and then they stitch it here. Whereas Colin just does like the burnished edges, but I mean, they are burnished. They are so, you cannot tell. Can I focus on this? Here. So I'm trying to show you to see the sheen on them. This looks like one piece when you see it up close. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I am going to be ordering another one of these to make a custom design. Some people were saying to cut off just a little bit of the plastic cover. One, I don't really like that kind of unfinished look. It kind of creates jagged edges. And then two, it still doesn't help with the fact that this particular cover is just not made for a big notebook like this. It works fine for the half year, I'm sure. I'm sure the half year would be totally fine in this because the spine's smaller. Full year, not so much. So those are my opinions and thoughts about these two leather covers. I know Gilio has made quite a name for themselves, and that's wonderful. I just personally, I think for the money, I don't know. I don't like the pockets. I don't like the feeling of the leather. I just don't like it. So I know it's so crazy, right? And I thought that having the brand, you know how sometimes it's like you can kind of get over some stuff because it's like, oh, I have the brand, whatever. I just can't get over these things. I can't get over the pocket configuration, and I can't get over the feeling, especially this whatever this stuff is. It just kind of feels not luxurious. So both of these are for sale. You can see, I'm going to go zoom, 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 zoom. So these are the pockets. You can see very, very closely the condition of this notebook. I will zoom in on the bookmarks that Dietrich was playing with. Don't dock me off too much for that. The zipper works fine. There he is in there. And let me show you close-ups of these little doodads because there's no teethy marks on them. There's one side. This one was already kind of bent like this. Doesn't affect the functionality of the bookmark, but there's no teeth marks. You can see no teethy marks, just leather. And then the outside, let me do like one of these numbers. Oh, it's because my coffee's right there. That's funny. This is kind of common, this like crinkling right here, I've noticed. Go close, close, so you can see there's the strappy bits. So yeah, if you're interested in the Gilio, it's a lovely notebook. I mean, I know a lot of people like this pocket configuration. I just personally don't. It's not horrible. It's not like something you buy off Amazon, obviously. It's just not, to me, the leather is not as luxurious as this one, to me, in my opinion. It's still really nice. So anyway, it does come with the certificate of guarantee certificates. I'm curious why they have 2 in here. That's interesting. I wonder if she accidentally, one of these belongs to this notebook, and I'm sure they could figure that out. I don't know if it transfers or not, but it is authentic for sure. And then I have the dust bag and the box. So I'll just kind of put this back here. So that's the Gilio. Wish I would have liked it better. I was tempted to keep it, but it's like, you know what? I just can't get over the pockets. The pockets are not my style. Like I said, it will come with the fancy box and only to the United States. I am not shipping out of the country. I've been having some really wonky things happening with my Etsy shop and packages, and so I just don't want to risk it. So there's that. If and when I purchase the 2024 Common Planner with that has a little bit more reinforced paper cover, I still really enjoy having the clear covers over them just to be able to put my pictures and stuff like that. So this is going to be something that I'm going to have to be thinking about, making it just 3 millimeters higher. And then I decided to, with this, I had decided to, because I think it was around like that, right? Measure, I think it was about a centimeter or 10 millimeters. Let me grab my ruler. Yeah. So I think I was going to make it 10 millimeters longer this way. So 5 on each side. I thought that would give me enough room to close it and maybe I'll open it a little bit. I'm kind of wondering if it would be better for me to send the dimensions of this book to make the notebook around this book. I'm kind of back and forth with him. But when I get it finalized and I get the cover in, I'll be able to do a video on the updated cover. I don't know if I would use it for Stalogy. This is a monkey planner Monkey Co. Should I keep this? Maybe I should just keep it, y'all. Now I'm wondering if I should keep it. Okay, where's my Stalogy? You can transfer stuff?
No, I just gonna use your phone.
Oh, it's right here, but you're dirty. This is a Stalogy Planner Monkey Co. I might keep this now, y'all. Oh, I'm eating my words. Okay. I think I'm going to have to keep this. Because if I don't keep it and I get the bigger one, then it's going to swallow these notebooks. And I still was interested in maybe doing some stuff with Stalogy. Okay. I think I'm going to keep it. This one is not for sale anymore. I thought it would be, but now I'm saying no. So I'm going to keep this one and just sell the Gilio. The Gilio is for sale and still order that other one. Okay, well, good thing I checked that. They're just so beautiful. These Eternal Leather Goods covers are so beautiful and I have really enjoyed my A6. I'm happy to do a flip for y'all if you're curious about how I use this one and haven't seen any of the previous videos. This has been such a lovely cover for this Naname Cafe Notes A6 size notebook. So if you're interested in this, I will have a link below. If there's no traffic on it, I for sure can post it on the Gilio buy sell trade page and probably get exactly what I purchased it for. I am still kind of feeling out this week with all of this stuff. So I do the time tracking, like for instance, 224. So it'll probably be here. Filmed my video. One of the reasons why I do time tracking, because it really shows me that things aren't as big in my head as I make them out to be. And also it's just accountability to my time, just like you would track food. If you're trying to be on a health journey and really watch your macros or whatever, calories, whatever you want to watch and take account for, it's important for me to take account of my time. So like I know what each of these colors means. And I know this day I did a bunch of work. This day was my anniversary. So it makes sense for me to have a bunch of blue for that. And then this day there's just a bunch of things I had to do. So there's a ton of different stuff. So anyway, we'll see how it goes towards the end of the week. Cause like I have to do notes for this video down here somewhere. I did a journal entry already in this notebook or in this planner. That was fun. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this planner so far. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today, for hearing my thoughts / rants, maybe. I don't know. I am definitely going to film a more in-depth review of this beautiful pen. I haven't done that yet, but it will be probably on my list for next week because this week is getting way too crowded with all the holiday stuff. But that will be coming. And I also just need to get my lady Mary Crawley video up because she's so adorable. She's kind of walking around her enclosure right now. I need to feed her some more flies. I never thought I would have a spider as a pet, but she's adorable. I hope y'all had a very happy and safe new year. I will see you next time. Bye.